And she just had a hunch that it was, the man camps had something to do with this, and she was right. Man camps have been very detrimental to tribal communities, only because, for those who may not be educated in this area. So a lot of fracking sites, extractive sites, oil extractive sites, and other natural resources extraction. When they start to drill or mine in these areas, it becomes a modern day boomtown, right? It's a modern day boomtown. A lot of these extractive sites are in areas up here in the Northern Plains, where there's a lot of oil, there's a lot of uranium, there's a lot of other, natural resources. And they set up these man camps because there's so much work that has to be done at these fracking sites. Like one fracking site takes 25,000. I was told one fracking site, one fracking site, they drill 25,000 feet into the ground to frack the oil. And then it takes 500 semi trucks a month to sustain that one fracking site. Fracking sites in one region, or one part of the state. And they set up these companies, these fracking companies, set up these man camps where thousands of, trailers are set up, and
Mhm.
thousands of men. I mean, not just US men. Some of these fracking sites in Newtown, I worked with a friend on a documentary on this, and they talked about how the extractive industry not only exploits natural resources, but they exploit Native people,
Mhm.
because of violence, rape, and things. And I'll get into that into a little bit. But the extractive industry has set up these sites, and the men that come to these modern day boot towns are not just from the US, they're from Korea, they're from Russia, they're from
Mhm.
China. They come from all over the world. You will see every nation, every country in these fracking areas, because they're there for the high pay, the fast pay, and so these man camps, if you put just like we see in Super Bowl and just like we see in sporting events, if you put an influx of men in an
Mhm.
area, there's going to be an influx of exploitation
Mhm.
and an influx of rape and assault. But these fracking sites and these man camps are usually alongside tribal communities, tribal reservations.